What's up, my dudes? Welcome to Do Good Movement. Our purpose here is to make a positive impact in our society through real-life education. The movement comes into play when you guys share the content. Let's repeat that. Share the content to help other people do good just like you. I got a lot of energy today. This is first Tuesday of my couple weeks off. I try to do this every year to get some time with my family, myself, my friends, and just reconnect and get all that crap out of that's always in our head. Just kind of put it to the side for a little bit and just enjoy life. Not saying I don't. I love what I do, but it's just good to not have that fuzz in there. If you guys take a break, or if you have, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm very passionate about what we're going to be talking about here today, and I want to talk about a little story, and you guys might remember some of this as, you know, growing up in these ages. Before I do that, this show is a message from me to our generation. So that's what we're going to be getting into today, is our generation today. So I remember growing up as a kid and being around my grandparents. I would say it's probably going to be more, grandparents than parents, but being around my grandparents and always getting these lessons from them saying, hey, you know, make sure you work hard, save your money, all those different things. And I just remember they were always like busting their ass all the time. And when we'd have dinner, they'd eat everything off their plate. Do you guys remember that? Did you have that childhood being around grandparents that they're just very frugal, very cautious? And it didn't really just hit me till now, until I kind of looked at what we're about to go into on why that is. You know, when we look at the generation of our grandparents, so today when I'm speaking, my generation, I'm 28 today, or this year, whatever you want to call it. But when I talk about my grandparents, that's probably back in 1950, 1960, and somewhere around there. Maybe older, 1930s. I don't know. Sorry, guys. But I just remember them just working their ass off, and they're just so grateful for everything. They're so grateful to be alive, so grateful for the food on their plate, so grateful to have a job, to have a career, to have family. They're just so present and so there. And then I take time and I look at our generation, guys. I look at us as the world today, and I'm like, what has happened? And then at the same time, we're dealing with this whole change going on in the world that I think is going to be probably one of the biggest things in history once it's all said and done. And this is great that we're documenting this story, because at least I did my part and said my piece. And I'm not going to get very political here, but I just want to really talk about what is going on and what we're about to face in the generation after us and the generation after that. Now, our grandparents had it very hard because they went through a lot of different things in history that went on. And you could go back through history books and understand exactly what I'm talking about. And so they had to build this gratitude. They're grateful to have food on their plates. They're grateful to have shelter. They're grateful to have water. All those little things that I think we forget today. You know, we have so many good things going for us today, guys, where I hate to say it, but we're fucking spoiled. Me, you, everybody's listening. Look at all the stuff we have at our fingertips. The communication, the research, the ability to go start something tomorrow, the ability to talk to people. I mean, what are the conversations that we're having? What really do we have to complain about? I don't like my job. This DoorDash is taking too long. This episode's not out on Netflix yet. Think about it. Like, really, what do we have to complain about? And then we get into the weird stuff. Like, you could be a girl, you could be a guy. Now, why are we not grateful? Why are we getting into such weird things to have topics about, to complain about, to have fights about? And here's the reason why, guys, is a baseline has been covered for us. When's the last time you thought about worrying for food? When's the last time you thought about worrying for water, for a shelter over your head, for hot water, for an opportunity to go work, to have money in your bank account, to have a car to drive? When's the last time we really had to worry about that? We expect it is a problem. We expect those things to be there. Hell, we even have a government that's been paying us unemployment and giving out checks like nothing, teaching us it's okay to sit at home and to do nothing. So this is what's going to happen, guys. Is right now we're facing a time with our freedom getting taken away. And you might be educated enough to understand that, or you might just be too deep into all the small shit going on in these actual problems you guys have, which you don't, where you don't know what's going on. But there's going to be a day very soon where we're all going to feel it and we're all going to understand. Now, it's a scary thing when you start thinking about that, and it's something I've been preparing for a long time. So what's going to happen, and this is my theory, my opinion, so I think I'm pretty damn accurate, is we're going to repeat history in a quick minute. We have got to a point where we are so inundated with things that are going on in life that really isn't a problem today, and we're letting things happen behind the scene that we don't know, we're not paying attention to. Now, I'm sure you guys will have a family dinner or talk to somebody, and it might be your parents, it might be your grandparents that are super pissed off right now what's going on in the world, like freaking out pissed off. It's because they had to work their damn ass off for all those different things going on. And they didn't want you guys to feel that pain that they felt, so they have given you guys the life that they once wanted. They don't want you to feel that pain. Now, since we are painless today, we are allowing things to go on in our country and allowing our liberty and our freedom to be taken away right now. And a lot of us don't even know. We're not even paying attention. Oh, whatever. It's just the news. It's just this. There's some big, big, big shit happening right now. And this is what's going to happen, guys, is our freedom is going to be taken away. Our liberty is going to be taken away. All these things that you're used to today is going to be taken away. And you're going to be the spoiled fucking kid that's sitting there and saying, wow, I had it so good. This sucks. Why is this happening? Why did this happen? How could this happen? When it's already too late, guys. Not only are you going to pay for it, your kids are going to pay for it, and your kids' kids are going to have to pay for it. And then that's going to be the next strong generation. Our kids and our grandkids are going to have to go work their ass off trying to put food on their damn table to make it through life because you guys right now didn't pay enough fucking attention to what's going on and weren't a part of the solution. Now, what about me? What am I going to do? What are my thoughts? Well, I've already accepted that that's going to happen. I'm not saying that I'm giving up. I'm going to still push and educate and do what I can to help what's going on today in the world. But I've accepted the fact of starting from zero. I've accepted the fact to not have food on my table tomorrow, to not have water, and to go figure it out. But I also, guys, have built the discipline. I've been working my ass off the last 10 years and educating myself to know anything that I'm faced with, I'll get through it. And everything on top of that is just an opportunity to be grateful for. I'm grateful just to be alive today. If I wake up, I'm happier than shit. I'm breathing, I'm happier than shit. Having a company, having all this cool stuff, that's great. But I don't need it. I'm good. I've accepted that. Now for you guys that can't even look, not doing anything when it comes to gratitude or really understanding that, you're going to understand it really soon. I hate for this to happen to us. I don't want this to happen to us. But until you guys all start paying attention to what's going on and being part of the solution, you are the fucking one that let the freedom get taken away in America, not the one in charge. Think about how many executives there are in the government today. Not close to as many people that actually go and control this. They're just stringing the guitar. We're the ones putting all the things together, making this economy go round and round, and we're just sitting there letting it happen. So what do you guys do? How do we stop this? Well, one, you just stop complying with all the bullshit that's trying to be placed, and you just go live your life. If you can't control all the people, the majority, your plan just fails. It doesn't go through no matter what they try. So get your head out of your ass, basically, is all I'm saying. Get your head out of your ass. Pay attention to what's going on. Get off your phone. Stop scrolling through the pointless stuff on social media. Stop talking about the problems that aren't really even problems. And just take some time to look at what's going on and what's about to happen. It's going to take us maybe a year, a couple years to really dive deep and to fight for not us, but fight for our generations under us versus having people die and our generations feel this pain because we didn't take the time out of our day and out of our year to help what's going on. What can you do to help? Educate yourself and then educate others. If you guys don't know how to do that, you could go find videos like the one I'm making today and go share it with people to help the generation understand really what's going on. And then to do that, you guys have to have no ego. You have to just be open. Forget this person versus this person. We're all in it together. All this like political crap going on right now doesn't mean anything if our freedom's taken away at the end of it. So let's deal with that fight later. The fight that we need to be fighting today is fighting for what's right and fighting for what our parents, grandparents, and the generations before that have given their life to do. So this is my message to our generation, guys. We could do this together. We could fix this. And I want you guys to remember this video. If this doesn't get fixed and you guys watch this fucking video and this didn't happen, I hope you guys stand up and say, you know what, this was my fault. And I hope you guys prove me all fucking wrong. But what I'm seeing right now and what's been passed in the last 8 months and what's going on, it's scary. And I think everybody's just sitting here thinking nothing's going to happen. It's happening, guys. What more do you need to understand things are changing and things are going to get very, very difficult for you in a minute? What more? There's so much stuff out there today. I don't understand. Somebody need to come and just start taking over neighborhoods and stuff and crazy shit going on and food coming off our plate? Like, why does it have to get to that point? Why can't you guys just see what's going on and say that's enough and be proactive about it? Why be reactive? I'm doing this because I care, guys. This taking time out of my day, just like your guys' day, to watch this. But I really do think we are powerful as a group. I really do think we can make this change, even though I stated what I think is going to happen. But if you guys could share this message, if you guys could build your own messages and share them, we could just stand together and fight for what's right, we're going to make it through. And when I talk about mandates, masks, vaccines, all these different things, guys, it's not about the mask. It's not about the vaccines. There's so much more there. And you don't do this. You don't come into power and within 8 months you have all these ideas and you make all these tweaks and changes at one time. There's been a strategic plan for a long time that's been going on to make these executions. And they're just testing it, shutting down social media. They're testing to see how things react, see how things work. And they're just, because they can't just pull the cord. I think that's what you guys are waiting for the cord to be pulled. They know what happens if they pull the cord. It goes into a civil war. It's going to be nasty. These are smart people, even though they seem dumb, right? They're actually extremely smart behind the plan on how to change behaviors. It's not easy to make that shift. So there's this strategic agenda that's going on to make this shift until it's all the way gone. And then we're going to remember one day, like, what the hell just happened? Because it's just tick by tick by tick. So you guys come together, share the information, educate yourself. Do not let this happen. I love you guys. I want to see you guys happy. I want to see us live this great life we have with all these good things, with all these resources and all these opportunities. And just see you guys strive and see your family strive. Let's put in the work now. Let's be proactive. All right, that's what I got for you guys today. Do good.